What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all have a great week. For today's video I'm gonna tell you 5 major mistakes every new investor might do. Before starting the video, make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. While there are many ways to invest and usually each person has his own strategy to investing in stock market. But there is one interesting thing about new investors who start to investing without learning about the stock market. Most of them do these mistakes, which and unfortunately I make some of them too at the beginning of my investing. Number 1. Only buying hype stocks, which means they only trying to buy stocks of popular and famous company. Well, it's very good to have these kind of stock in your portfolio, but the problem is there is not a lot of these companies in the market and you can't diversify your portfolio, so at the crash of market you may lost lots of money. Number 2. Buying a stock only because high dividend yield. Yeah, high dividend yield is very good and you can make money without any work, but buying stock without considering of situation of that company and investing only based on high dividend yield is wrong and had problems like that company doesn't obligate to pay you each year, or sometimes at the same time they pay high dividend yield but the share price goes down. Investing based on motion. In many times new investors buying stock of a company just because they like the brand. For example, one time one of friends which was beginner in stock market put a major part of his money on Mercedes-Benz share without checking of the situation that company. Well, long story short, he had to wait 5 or 6 years until make profit of that share. Number 4. Overcomplicating investing. Sometimes new investors trying to use some kind of formula from the books as much as they can and make buying the stock too hard for themselves, and they can't buy stock. For your information, just seeing the situation of company for a couple of years ago and if have good situation is Enoch. And the most important thing is you should choose what stock you want yourself, not some kind of formula or not even me, because usually those kind of formula in the best situation can 20% manage the risk. Now is time of the most important mistake of investors, which is selling on the first drop. And fortunately in many time not only new investors but also many of investors who are in the market for years do the same mistake. Mr. Buffett have 2 interesting sentence for them, which is, if you can't have a stock for 10 years you shouldn't buy it at all. And have another sentence which is, if you buy a house for $1 million and someone came to you and say this house is now $8,000, would panic and sell the house? Of course not, for the stock is the same too. Well, this is for this week's video. I hope it helped you to invest better. Thank you for watching this video. I will post new video every week.